Martin Dubravka played 2 League Cup ties on loan here last season. Emil Kraft makes his first appearance for over a year. Tino Livramento, Paul Dummett and Lewis Hall played in the last round against Manchester City. Sean Longstaff is captain for the night. Joe Willock makes his first start of the season after injury. And Matt Ritchie makes his first start since January. Anthony Gordon was cup-tied for last season's final. And it's another strong bench, obviously, which includes Loris Karius, who did play in that final. But there are several notable absentees for Newcastle. Casemiro, however, is back at least, Gary.
Yeah, and Erik Ten Hag is absolutely certain in his programme notes tonight that the form is going to return to Manchester United, and I suspect at the very heart of that will be Casemiro. It's been a stuttering start to the season for him and for the team, but if he can get a run going, he is a player of vast experience that could guide these, I suppose, low in confidence group of players back to some sort of form, because the performance has been well below par. And for Newcastle tonight, there isn't a real prolific goal scorer in the team. Callum Wilson is on the bench. We believe Anthony Gordon's going to be up top, and he does have the pace to trouble Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof.
Newcastle have already ended Manchester City's serious interest in this competition. Now for Manchester United, maybe. It is the first of 6 huge games for these huge clubs in the month of November, even though there's another international break. Busy times, but they need to be good times. As they look to avenge last season's final defeat, and 7,000 Geordies are loving it.
Well, he's not Erik Ten Hag, but those 7,000 Newcastle fans to our right are going absolutely wild. And you can't say it hasn't been coming. Manchester United have just lost their discipline in the last 10 minutes. They've looked anxious, the crowd have been quiet. Garnacho just gets muscled off it. Reguilon goes round him, and Livramento's run's wonderful. I mean, he goes past Mason Mount like he's not there. And then he ignores that first run of Gordon when he could have played it. And then Almiron, well, Dallow's sleeping, Almiron's not. He's on the move, he's rapid. And Dallow cannot get back. And then the question is, can he finish? By goodness, he can. He comes out, Onana, but it's past him in a flash. His touch might just take him a little bit wider, but he stretches for it. And at full stretch, gets full power.
Miguel Almiron has given Erik Ten Hag further issues to contend with. And it's a Newcastle fan. They have a few of those on target. Manchester United dejected and desolate as Newcastle roar into a 2-0 lead.
Oh, you're absolutely right. It's a beautiful strike from Lewis Hall. Go back to the free kick here. Watch Manchester United when they give it away. Watch those 5 players. Look at them. They're just sleeping. They're complaining to the referee, whinging. And whilst they're whinging, Newcastle are winning. I think he gets back initially, Dallow. He sort of loses position. He gets in behind him. He gets back to Willock and sort of stops him. But it then just comes across. Maguire's under pressure from Gordon. And he can't get any distance on his header. There's no power on the ball, so it's a difficult one to head away, and this is a wonderful, wonderful strike. That's not easy to do. Lewis Hall is a big talent. Such a controlled, smooth volley.
Well, it's his first senior goal. Grew up supporting Newcastle. And there's taking out his frustration there. It's a terrific performance from Newcastle, who are storming towards the quarter-finals.
Oh, wonderful from Willock. Newcastle have been penned back for the first 15 minutes of this second half. slam dunk or three-pointer. Well, he'll have thought that the pressure was building Erik ten Hag and that his team had a chance of getting back into it. It's Amrabat, the substitute, just gets dispossessed by Joe Linton, and he's straight on to Manchester United's back four. That run from Gordon just confuses Lindelof and Maguire. They end up going backwards and with the run. He's still got a lot to do, but it's a beautiful finish. Side foot pass with real strength into Onana's left side. He can't get down the goalkeeper. Brilliant goal.
Well, he's only just joined us for this season, Joe Willock, on as a sub in the last couple of games.